What's good, everybody? It's Smoke, and I'm here with another episode of Smoke Screen Podcast. Hopefully, everybody had a good Valentine's Day weekend. Let's just hope whatever gift you got somebody, let's hope they felt the love in the gift. They felt the meaning behind it. I ain't gonna hold you too long today. Quick little word for you. But before we get into things, we got a little sponsor segment brought to you by Anchor. What's good? On Smoke Screen, we fuck with Anchor the long way. They got the tools you need to record, edit, and all that jazz right from your computer or your phone. Check it, they'll even distribute it. Trust and believe the money gonna come when you're using Anchor. It's everything you need and want in starting your own podcast. One love.
Bruh, if your cash ain't right now, shit that fucked up right now. You done took a loan, dog. The bitch don't wanna give you nothing, dog. Selling it, dog. You better make some ass. My money looking funny, nigga just making it badly. Shit ain't how it used to be, nigga ain't frontin' the package. Gotta choke me a bitch out of something, gotta have it. I'm on my dick, dog. I gotta make some happen. My money looking funny, nigga just making it badly. Shit ain't how it used to be, nigga ain't frontin' the package. Gotta choke me a bitch out of something, I gotta have it. I'm on my dick, dog. I gotta make some happen. When a nigga money fucked up, it's hard for him to think straight. Seem like a nigga laughing park when he got cake.
Welcome back, man. Like when I started this damn podcast, I said I was gonna make this shit. It's gonna be like therapeutic for me, man. Like I was just gonna keep the shit with you. Speak about everyday shit. Real nigga shit. Don't hide your feelings on this shit, man. We come to down Smoke Screen and we let our feelings out on this shit. What's going on in your life? Try the shit, man. Let that shit out. I told you this shit was gonna be therapeutic for me. Hopefully it's therapy for you. So this week, man, I've been going through a lot of shit. Going through a couple things, dog. I'm saying nothing a real nigga can't get through, basically. But I was like, man, I got content to drop out for African American History Month, but my mind that shit just ain't on my mind right now. Just ain't in the front of my mind. It ain't the first thing on my mind. So my boy hit me up. He was like, "Damn, bro, you ain't dropped no shit this week. What's up?" I'm like, "Damn, dog. You know what I'm saying?" I told him whoop de whoop what it was, man. And I was like, "Damn, dog. Like I want to drop shit, but I can't, cause other shit on my mind, real life shit on my mind." So then yesterday some shit happened, bro, and I was like, "Damn, bro. Like shit just keep piling and piling and piling." Then this morning when I woke up this morning, I thought, man, B, like you said this shit was supposed to be therapy for you. You was trying to give a real nigga a word. Speak from a heart from a real nigga. Hopefully you touching real niggas out there. I was like, damn, bro, you being selfish. You got a word to speak, man. You got your platform. Go ahead and lay the shit out. Then I get the little Bible verses every day, man. You know, I don't go to church like I'm supposed to. You know, I know my niggas. We out here doing what we supposed to do, but we don't go to church like we supposed to no more, man. Like we used to growing up. So I was like, damn, dog. Like, I got a platform. Why not speak a word, man, for some real niggas, man? You might not got the time to go to church, but you need a real word for you for the day that might get you through the week. This crazy, man. Like I said, I get the Bible verses to my phone. I get a Bible verse today from Philippians 2. I'm gonna start at verse 3 through 5, man. It say, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of others. In your relationships with one another, have the same mindset of Christ Jesus. That's Philippians 2 through 5. Well, 3 through 5. And that right there say exactly what the fuck I was just saying before I read the scripture. Don't be selfish, man. If you feeling some type of way, let that shit out, man. Get your word out, dog. If you going through some shit, that shit gonna be beautiful on the other side. Keep pushing. I'm telling you, man, keep pushing. Everybody going through some shit. No matter what facade they put on, they going through some shit. I'm here to tell you, keep pushing. I told you, I'm making this podcast for real niggas, man. We ain't putting on no mask around here, dog. You going through some shit, let that shit be known, man. Cause it's gonna help you get through that shit. My old lady, she always get on me. I told you, dog, the vibes are heavy right now, bro. I'm kicking back, man. We starting off this week, man. It's a gloomy day here in Tallahassee. My old lady, she always get on me. She say, B, you pray for everybody else before you pray for yourself. Cause man, you got to be real out here. I told her. You got to be real out here, man. You got to put other people sometimes before you. You got to worry about you, but also think about the feelings of other people. You never know what somebody else going through. Think about the other man sometimes. It's a great Valentine's Day weekend. The love is in the air. And man, the vibes are heavy right now, dog. I told you I'm gonna be here real quick with you today. I ain't gonna hold you too long. Hopefully this help you get through this week. Put your peers in front of you. Make sure your family's straight. Make sure they doing good. Check on your family, man. This week, that's what I want y'all to do. Check on your family. Check on your peers. Cause we all going through some shit, bruh. And it's gonna be greater later. I promise you that. You get through this shit, it's gonna be greater. I told you, making this podcast for the real ones. Ain't no bullshit on this shit, bruh. I'm one take jaking this shit right now, dog. Be real. Be transparent. Everything that you do. Look out for the other man. Let's go, bro.
So many times the Lord made a way for me. So many times the Lord made a way for me.
And that concludes another episode of Smoke Screen Podcast, man. I'm 5 in. I'm 1 foot down in here. Before I get off here, I want to give a couple shout outs. Shout out to my boy T Hart. Hey boy, you text me, that meant something to me, man. You can catch him in this podcast, Holding Hands. That's HOLDIN apostrophe space HANDS. Holding Hands. All platforms. Also, shout out to my boy Banks. You can catch him and my boy Bree, man. They got a funny ass podcast at Filthy Gentlemen. That's FILTHY space GENTLEMEN. You can catch them boys, man. They funny, man. Y'all check out my boy podcast, man. All my boys podcasts. Man, we out here, man. Every week I told you I like to give a moral of the story. This week is Let Your Grace Show. And by gray, I mean your wisdom. If you going through some shit, let that shit out, dog. You never know what that next person going through. Your shit that you going through, you might think it's minute, it's small. But that next person might be going through the same shit. If you got a testimony, let that shit out, man. Don't hold that shit in. Man, shout out my boy Trav, man. Shout out my boy Mark. Shout out Ike. I needed that shit today, man. That laugh, man, I needed that. Shout out all my boys, man. We out here, dog. Before I get off here, man, it's crazy. I got this episode. It's basically about sharing your thoughts, sharing your wisdom with others. And today, the young, great Nipsey Hussle, the great, one of the greatest, Nipsey Hussle dropped Victory Lap 2 years ago today. One of his songs, the song that I'm going to play for you at the end of this episode, one of his lyrics, it said, pressure on your shoulder. Now, before I start, hold on. Every time I pray God strengthen my shoulders. I pray that he let me be able to bear anything that he put on me. Let me be able to carry that shit. And it's crazy that Nipsey Hussle dropped this album 2 years ago today. I think about dropping this podcast today. Let me read what he said, man. Pressure on your shoulder. How you gonna deal with it? Say it's all uncomfortable when you in transition, but it's all beautiful when you get rich in it. So what you going through, man? You gonna push through that shit? You gonna fold up? You gonna nut up? Nah, dog. RP Kobe, you got to keep that Mamba mentality on these niggas, dog. Pressure on your shoulder, how you gonna deal with it? You gonna keep pushing, man. Hey, let your nuts hang on these niggas this week, dog. We out here, bruh. RP my nigga Kendall, dog. RP my nigga John Shea, man. Hey, bro, one love, dog. We out here, man. Hey, keep pushing, man. That's the word, bro. Keep pushing. This week, keep that shit going, my nigga. I promise you, it's gonna get greater later. Let your nuts hang, bro. We out here, dog. Y'all be easy, man. Hey, one up.
Right now, motherfucker, let's go. Yeah, what can make a nigga wanna go and get it? Said he want a Beamer with the subs in it. Said he grew up in a house and it was love missing. Said he grew up in the city, keep his gun with him. Young nigga. young nigga. Let's go. Young nigga. And he don't need a reason, he a young nigga. Right. And you don't want your daughter or your sons with him. Young nigga. Let's go. Young nigga. Probably never understand him. Till he pull up in the Phantom. When he pull up in the Phantom, he gon' have that shit blasted. That's right. Like young nigga, just young nigga. Young nigga, just young nigga. What they call you, where you from, nigga? In my city, that was question number one, nigga. Looking at the legend I become, nigga. I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. Remember I was on the run, nigga. Couple years before you had a son, nigga. Open up your doors and kept it one with me. Held a nigga down and that was love, nigga. Nobody wanna stand in front of judge, nigga. Yeah. Make you think of better days like when you was winning. Standing on the couches in the club with us. Then I got my shot, I had to run with it. Out the gate, lost count many days. In the studio we slayed, but this shit we gotta say. Staring in the space as you fishing for a phrase. Uninspired, and your mind still is all a paper chase. First you over dedicate, then you notice that you great. And you been the whole time, and it slap you in your face. Then you stacking in your safe, got it cracking, it was fake. Now you the definition, nigga, laughing to the bank. I'm a master of my fate, plus I'm the type of nigga own the masters to my tapes. I'm in Nevada for the day. I caught a flight from Philly, we just sold out TLA. Fresh up off the stage, on my way to B of A. A&B, we LA, tryna eat, we the way. Look, young NIPSEY the great, never taught how to drink, I just lead to the lake. 80-something degrees in LA. Fuck it, time to put some jet skis on the lake. Look, I got a team at my bank. I don't even need an ID at my bank. This used to be a dream we would chase. I know Jay Stone and Copy Supreme could relate. I know the whole team could relate. I know Evan McKenzie and Brian Lees could relate. Cornell Sedan, Adam Brown, Stephen Donaldson and Black Sam been on this marathon. Ballin' since my brother used to hustle out the vines. Couple 100,000 up, he took a shovel to the line. With no exaggeration for the content of my songs. When he went to dig it up, shit, 100-something gone. Molded. You can ask moms, had to plug in blow dry for the ones that we can wash. Salvaged a little bit, young rich nigga shit, pressure on your shoulder. How you gonna deal with it? Say it's all comfortable when you transition, but it's so beautiful when you get rich in it. When you start killing shit, and they all witness it. Money grow faster than niggas can't spend this shit. Open more businesses with you and your niggas. Watching your vision is to be a more generous. Fucking for a dealership, we up in Forbes. Watching and they wishing that it wasn't yours. I forgive you, I remember I was poor. But I ain't in the way of what you reaching for. Gotta play the game, you gotta reach the score. See, I'ma do the same and pop the clutch of four. Tell me if I want it, gotta hustle for it. Only difference now the money more mature. Young nigga, young nigga, young nigga, young nigga, young nigga. Get your money, young nigga. Get your money, young nigga. Young nigga, young nigga. Get the money, young nigga. Money, young nigga. God first though. Take that.